Good day, I'm Andrew Sachs-McLeod from LeapRate, your Forex industry source. We are here at Dukascopy TV's studio in Geneva for the first in a series of interviews with Forex industry senior executives. We're joined today by Ryan Nettles of swissquote.
Hi Andrew, thanks for inviting me.
First of all, please tell us a little bit about swissquote and your position in the company, as well as some aspects that you sought to achieve when you first joined swissquote that have subsequently proved successful.
Sure. So swissquote is based here in Switzerland, headquartered in Glan, which is just outside Geneva. We're basically the Swiss leading provider of online financial services. We cover all types of online trading products and services across all multiple asset classes. We also have locations throughout different regions, London, Hong Kong, Dubai, and Malta. And I've joined swissquote in early 2010. swissquote had a much smaller foreign exchange service business when I first started, and I really wanted to bring swissquote to become a more major player in this in the Forex retail Forex space, and so far today things are going quite well at swissquote. We're one of the top 10 leading retail Forex providers in the world. We offer different technologies to our clients, MetaTrader 4, 2 of our own proprietary platforms. Also, we have various mobile technologies which gives access to clients to the FX markets.
Operating as a bank provides a certain degree of stability, and especially with all the new regulatory overhauls that are due to be effected across Europe very soon. Do you think that despite the immense cost of operating as a bank, the overall sustainability is higher and the likelihood of maintaining longer term investors is greater, therefore mitigating those ongoing costs?
Well, I think with any business, the costs are always increasing, they're not decreasing. And regulation has definitely made it challenging for companies in the Forex space to do business. So in the end, we have to continually bring in new business. I think we have an added value of being a bank, which offers maybe more credibility to clients, more security and safety to the clients during this economic environment we have now. So in the end, it's we have to continue growing our business just like everyone else. We have definitely the increased costs of operating, but so far our business has been very profitable.
Indeed, last year was a particularly interesting period in the entire Forex industry, both institutional and retail, during which not only record volumes were achieved for many companies, but a large number of high-value mergers and acquisitions took place. It would be of great interest to hear a lot more about swissquote's acquisition of MIG and how compatible the clients of MIG Bank were with swissquote once all the databases were integrated.
Yeah, the acquisition of MIG late 2013 was a great acquisition for swissquote. First, it brought us more volumes and clients. Also, it allowed us to distribute our products in more locations. MIG had locations in London and Hong Kong, which swissquote didn't have these locations. So it's helping us distribute our products through these regions. The compatibility of the MIG clients with swissquote is very similar. MIG Bank was a regulated bank in Switzerland, so they followed the same type of rules that all Swiss banks apply for. So there was no issues with any of the MIG clients.
In terms of technology, what does swissquote have planned for development in the near future? Do you view social trading networks and the development of peer-to-peer messaging to be a worthwhile investment, or is it more appropriate to use third-party solutions, therefore outsourcing all the regulatory responsibility?
Well, as we're a public company, it's difficult to tell you our future plans on what we plan to release. I can comment basically that we're going to always stay client focused. and tried to enhance our existing technologies or potential future technologies to improve our client experience. And regarding the social trading platforms that are currently out there, that is a unique offering. Swissquote's very much into the social scene. We have our own communities online on our website. We also are active on Facebook and LinkedIn. So we're exploring the social trading aspect of Forex. So far, we have not made any launches of these type of products yet.
Okay, and finally, let's talk about Switzerland as a region in which to base an FX firm. How does Switzerland's infrastructure compare with other regions with a high concentration of Forex firms such as Chicago and New York? If Swiss firms wish to leverage their solid reputation and onboard a global client base, how does the latency of execution compare among Swiss firms to that of, for example, British or American counterparts? And if there is a difference, do clients consider that difference negligible due to the benefits of maintaining a kind of a relationship with a Swiss company?
Yeah, well, I mean, doing business in Switzerland in general is a positive thing. Switzerland has a very strong economy, very stable political environment, low unemployment rate. So as a country as a whole, it's a good place to do business. Doing business as a bank in Switzerland is definitely challenging. And due to the increased regulations in a lot of the countries and regions, Swissquote, we have to basically get regulated in these countries if we want to target clients in Europe, for example, or in wherever in the world. So we've set up locations in London, regulated entity there which is passported into all the EU countries to target this, but still, and then the latency issue, latency question you asked, that is obviously an issue for many providers, as you are dealing with customers from all over the world. So being based in Switzerland or London is very much the same. The clients, they could be trading in China or South America someplace, and they're going to have the same type of latency wherever they are. So it's the one thing good about being in Switzerland is we're very centrally located in the world. Mm-hmm. So obviously the European clients have the lowest latency, but when you get out to Asia, there's increased latency. So it doesn't matter if you're in London or Switzerland, the latency out to Asia will be very similar. Where it will be increased if compared to U.S. companies who are targeting Asia, and their data centers are in the U.S. So that there'll be increased latency for the customers in Asia. So ideally, having a data center somewhere in Asia would benefit obviously the clients in Asia, and we're exploring that currently.
It's been fantastic to speak to you, Ryan, and thank you for covering some very interesting topics. It'll be very interesting indeed to see what Swissquote has planned for the year ahead.
Thanks for inviting me, Andrew.
I'm Andrew Sachs-McLeod from LeapRate, the Forex industry news source, reporting from Dukascopy TV in Geneva.